al-Bukhari 631. Narrated Malik. We came to the Prophet and stayed with him for 20 days and nights. We were all young and of about the same age. The Prophet was very kind and merciful. When he realized our longing for our families, he asked about our homes and the people there, and we told him. Then he asked us to go back to our families and stay with them and teach them the religion, and to order them to do good things. He also mentioned some other things which I have remembered or forgotten. The Prophet then added, "Pray as you have seen me praying, and when it is the time for the prayer, one of you should pronounce the adhan and the oldest of you should lead the prayer." Sahih al-Bukhari 632. Narrated Nafi. Once in a cold night, Ibn Umar pronounced the adhan for the prayer at Dajnan, the name of a mountain, and then said, "Pray at your homes," and informed us that Allah's Messenger used to tell the Muadhdin to pronounce adhan and say, "Pray at your homes," at the end of the adhan on a rainy or a very cold night during the journey. Sahih al-Bukhari 633. Narrated Aun bin Abi Juhayfa. My father said, I saw Allah's Messenger at a place called Al-Abta. Bilal came and informed him about the prayer, and then came out with a short spear, or stick, and planted it in front of Allah's Messenger at Al-Abta and pronounced the Iqamah. Sahih al-Bukhari 634. Narrated Aun bin Abi Juhayfa. My father said, I saw Bilal turning his face from side to side while pronouncing the adhan for the prayer. Sahih al-Bukhari 635. Narrated Abdullah bin Abi Qatada. My father said, while we were praying with the Prophet, he heard the noise of some people. After the prayer he said, "What is the matter?" They replied, "We were hurrying for the prayer." He said, "Do not make haste for the prayer, and whenever you come for the prayer, you should come with calmness, and pray whatever you get, with the people, and complete the rest which you have missed." Sahih al-Bukhari 636. Narrated Abu Huraira. The Prophet said, when you hear the Iqamah, proceed to offer the prayer with calmness and solemnity, and do not make haste. And pray whatever you are able to pray, and complete whatever you have missed. Sahih al-Bukhari 637. Narrated Abdullah bin Abi Qatada. My father said, Allah's Messenger said, if the Iqamah is pronounced, then do not stand for the prayer till you see me in front of you. Sahih al-Bukhari 638. Narrated Abdullah bin Abi Qatada. My father said, Allah's Messenger said, if the Iqamah is pronounced, then do not stand for the prayer till you see me in front of you, and do it calmly. Sahih al-Bukhari 639. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger went out of the mosque when the Iqamah had been pronounced and the rows straightened. The Prophet stood at his musalla, praying place, and we waited for the Prophet to begin the prayer with takbir. He left and asked us to remain in our places. We kept on standing till the Prophet returned and the water was trickling from his head, for he had taken a bath of janaba. Sahih al-Bukhari 640. Narrated Abu Huraira. Once Iqamah was pronounced and the people had straightened the rows, Allah's Messenger went forward to lead the prayer, but he was junub, so he said, remain in your places. And he went out, took a bath and returned with water trickling from his head. Then he led the prayer.